Hey, what's happening? It's Friday. Hope it's been a good week for you. This is David, and we're talking about health and wellness. But for me, I found out I was treating my health and wellness or going my journey by balancing the triad, body, mind, spirit. So that's what I share with you, giving you some ideas and ways that you can work on your health and your wellness so that it works for you and fits in your life. At the same time, we kind of want to redefine aging. And briefly, what I mean by that is most of the time we think gaining weight, losing muscle, losing energy, that's part of aging. No, it's not. You want to take care of yourself and be healthy. You actually change those things. You reverse the aging process, if you will. Yeah, it's one of those days right now where I'm about an hour behind. I got something I'm doing later on this afternoon, and I'm about an hour behind where I'd like to be. So, on to today's topic. What happens when you stumble again on your health and wellness journey? Now, we got a variety of things. Life happens. Life goes on. There might be maybe a car accident or something takes place. You might be an illness. There might be something with outside family members, an accident, whatever it is. It can throw off your health journey. Now, is that those outside influences? You can be going on here. Whatever happens, you can have a breakdown, no matter what takes place. The difference is with any of those is how you choose to handle it. You can go through and beat yourself up. Now, whether you stumbled or the second or third time this week, or maybe this month or this year, it all depends. Regardless, it still depends on how you choose to handle it. Now, some people will go through and just really beat themselves up. Well, you can't do this. Look at this. You screwed up again. What's the point of going on? Look, you'll never get this weight. You're never going to lose the weight. You're not going to lose the inches. You can't get your mindset. And they'll go on this tirade of just being negative themselves. And we've talked about this many times before. You can start that spiral, and it just goes you down that negative. Doesn't do you any good on all levels. Doesn't do you good physically, mentally. Because think about this here. Physically, if you're being bad about yourself, I know Tony Robbins does this in one of his talks. If you were to talk about if you're feeling down, you feel negative body posture, a lot of times you're going to drop your shoulders down, you're going to hang your head down. Physically, that isn't good. Not to mention when you lean forward like that, it actually cuts off your breathing versus sitting straight up. Mentally, you're going to sit there and take yourself into that negative spiral and just keep thinking of worse things that happened. Because no matter what you're looking for, you're going to find examples for it. You're looking for the negative, you're going to find the negative. Look for positive, you're going to find positive. And then spiritually, ain't going to do any much good. However, if you can change it a little differently, saying, okay, I stumbled. Doesn't matter if it's again, I stumbled, I'm going to pick myself back up. And you've heard me talk about this before again. If you were eating very healthy on your nutrition and suddenly you just splurge, it's okay. Say, okay, I made a mistake. Or, hey, you indulged in it and you treated yourself and you enjoyed it without feeling guilty. Or sometimes you may feel guilty. You start up again the next meal. You skipped your workout today. Something came up. You start up again the next day. And if something's continuing to happen, and part of you want to go through and look, if you keep stumbling, if it's the same thing over and over again, that's when you want to look in and say, okay, what's going on here? What's the reason why I keep stumbling on this particular issue? Now, is it something up here, or is it something on the external? If it's something on the external, okay, what are some things you can do to either avoid that, or if it comes up again, how can you handle that? If it's internal here, okay, what's going on? What do I need to change? Is it the routine I'm doing? Is it whatever I'm working on for my health not doing very good? So it's not working for me. I need to change that up. So it's a process, because I don't feel like myself right now. I mentioned a couple of days ago, I do the videos, I kind of lose track of which one was. About giving into temptation. And I did that, I think it might have been yesterday. I did the video on it where so I got to bed quite late. And I did better yesterday, but I still got to bed a little later. I was dragging something out and I thought I was okay. But I guess I got to bed later, and then the alarm off this morning is like, oh no. So I know that's on me. I stumbled a little bit there, so I know fully well it's on my fault. I gave temptation the other night. I dragged things out. So now I'm paying the price. I'm going to be trying to do my best to make up for it. And even right now, as I mentioned at the start of this, I'm an hour behind where I'd like to be. So I got to take care of it. So either way, no matter where you're stumbling at things through, just take a step back, analyze it, figure out what's going on. What can you do to remedy it? What you might need to change? So therefore, you can keep going on for it. And one of the aspects to making sure you know where you really want to be. What's your ultimate goal and the reason you're doing that. And that will help to kind of drive you along. So hopefully that kind of makes some sense in there. And if you can, let me know where's some areas you stumbled at and where have you gotten out of it, or at least understood the reason for the stumble, and then we're able to make some changes. All right, so take care. Have yourself a wonderful weekend, and we'll catch you on Monday. So take care and bounce into you.